What is going on, guys? I am back with you with another pickup video. I apologize this video wasn't uploaded on Tuesday. It's been an extremely busy week. I think I've probably gotten a total of like 8 hours of sleep for the past 4 days. Finals are in 2 weeks. Next week is finals week, so it's been really, really rough. This semester has been like the worst semester of my life. Taking 8 classes and just full tennis season and everything, so it's been rough. I'm really ready for it to be over. I'm hoping I'll have a video uploaded on Tuesday for you guys, but it's not guaranteed depending on how much time I get to film. Right now my roommates haven't been too keen on filming the questions video either, so I'm hoping that they will come around shortly and I will be able to film that with them. So I'm going to show you guys what I got at GamersCon this past weekend. I met a lot of cool people there. A couple people came up to me. That was awesome. I'm going to do a shout out to a channel that I just recently discovered after meeting him at GamersCon, and it is Matty J Mania. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the link in the description below. He's going for a complete NES collection. He's extremely nice. He has a really good channel. You guys should definitely check him out. So go ahead and click that link in the description below. And he actually gave me a couple things. Very, very nice guy. I ended up talking to him for a bit of time. He gave me 2 pins, Majora's Mask and Nest there. And then, really cool, some coasters, which I can always use coasters, so I was excited about that. So thank you very much, Matt. It was very nice to meet you. I also met someone by the name of Laser. That's their YouTube name. I don't know your full name, but Laser, I believe there's some numbers after it, but you were very cool. And then someone else, I believe, but I can't remember your YouTube channel right now, but you can go ahead and remind me. I'm sure you know who you are. But yeah, everyone was very nice. It was a very fun convention. I think they do them every couple months, so if anyone gets a chance to go to GamersCon in Stowe, Ohio, definitely, get up there, check it out. It was fun. Not huge or anything. There was a couple vendors. I want to say maybe there was like 10, if that. All of them were really nice, though. One I particularly liked a lot, and then another one was, kind of I wasn't a huge fan of him, but I did end up making a purchase from him that I will show you guys. But overall, very fun experience. I think my roommate enjoyed going. It was just a change of pace for us, so I'll definitely be back to the next one. Alright, so actually, you know what, I'll start off showing just a random eBay package I got. I actually picked this up off of a recommendation from Scott from the Video Game Sellers, if you guys know who he is. He recently did, for his Video Game Sellers episode, it was like Hidden Gems or whatever, and he recommended this game for the DS, and I checked it out, and I heard it was like a limited print run, and apparently it was only available on Amazon for a bit of time. I don't know, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure that's just what he said, but it was an Atlas title, and there was a buy it now for $20, I believe, so I went ahead and bit the bullet. I thought that was a pretty good deal, and it's Steel Princess. And from what I've heard, this is like a puzzle platform game, and I'm not huge into puzzle games, but, it's an Atlas title. It was 20 bucks. Usually anything Atlas I'll pay 20 and under for. And I actually bought this factory sealed, brand new, but I wanted to play it, so I unsealed it, and when I got it in the mail, the seal was actually kind of broken already, so, there was no point in keeping it sealed, or no point in keeping it factory sealed. So yeah, Steel Princess is supposed to be good. I have yet to play it. But hopefully it will be a fun game. Alright, now to the convention stuff. I'm going to show everything in the order that I bought it in. Okay, so as soon as I got there, immediately, anyone that goes to conventions with me knows the very first thing I do is make a beeline for Super Nintendo games. So I saw a bunch of loose carts and some boxed games at this one seller, who I actually really, really liked a lot. I thought he was a very, very nice guy, very fair on his prices, and was always willing to make a deal with you. And I'll tell you about a pretty good deal I made with him later. So I walked over to the Super Nintendo games. There were some boxed games, and I had my eye on one. But I didn't want to, bite the bullet right away, so I kind of just left it there. I went over to loose carts, was looking around, and my eye stopped on one game that I've actually been looking for a while, and I actually went into the convention with the intention of buying this game. I went with the intention of buying 4 games, and I got 3 out of the 4, so I thought that was pretty good, and this was one of those games, and I saw there was a $5 price tag on it, and I just swooped it up immediately, and I knew I was going to get it. And it is Mario's Early Years, Fun with Letters. Not a rare, I don't know, I guess I wouldn't really call it a rare game, just more uncommon. You don't really see this one very often, but it was very nice label, very clean. The back of it's kind of shot, so I'm going to have to switch out the back there, but that's no big deal. So yeah, I was happy to find this for $5. It retails for about 10, so 5 was a very good deal for that, I thought so. And then kind of walked around a little bit, didn't see like a whole lot more that was really catching my eye. A lot of stuff was just a little bit out of my price range because I knew that I was going to end up making a big purchase there. Because usually this is the strategy that I use. When I go to these smaller conventions, that's when I kind of pick up the more high-ticketed items. Just because the prices there are usually a little bit better than they are at like the bigger conventions like MagFest and whatnot. Those are usually priced top dollar, whereas if you go to smaller conventions, you can kind of get a lot for a little bit less money. So that's kind of just a tip that I picked up on. The last convention I went to last year, I got a complete in-box Paper Mario for $50 for the N64, and it's total mint condition. Every possible paperwork insert you can imagine, even has a little bag and whatnot. So, you know, definitely take advantage of those smaller conventions if they're in your area. I like to use them a lot to get a couple high-priced items, which is why I don't buy a lot of little things. I usually buy a lot of little things at the bigger conventions and then buy my more highly priced items at the smaller conventions. So, but I did see a game that one seller had that caught my eye. I wasn't a huge fan of this guy. I didn't think he was, you know, really that polite. He, you know, didn't really want to talk to you. A lot of the sellers, you know a good seller or a good reseller when they want to have a conversation with you, and he just really didn't want to be there, or like didn't really want to have any type of communication. And he had this game marked at 15, which was more on the high end of what I wanted to pay for it. I was willing to pay about 12. So I asked him if he would go 12, and he said, no, I really want 15 for it. And stupid me, I didn't realize that the manual actually was missing, show this without giving it away, missing the staples. So I'm going to have to try to staple this together myself. I don't have a big enough stapler right now. But yeah, so I didn't notice that, so I probably could have used that as a haggle technique. But, you know, me, I made a rookie mistake and just wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, the manual looks nice, whatever. Go ahead and buy it. But it's Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle. And I've been looking for this game forever, and the reason why... Card's in good shape, though. And then manual's in good shape, other than the missing staples. The reason why I've been looking for this game for so long is because this game in particular, this was the very first Sega Genesis game I ever played. My cousins had it. It was just, you know, my favorite game. I thought this was the funnest thing ever. I would always go to their house, and the very first thing I'd say was, alright, let me play Alex Kidd, and I would play it with, like, the big arcade stick. And so I've been looking for this game forever since, you know, I don't have their original copy, but very happy to have this. This is actually not a very easy game to find complete. It's not terribly expensive, but you know, I see it loose a lot, but I never see it complete, or when I do, people are always picking it up. So if you can find this game for a good price, definitely get it. I love it. I think it's so much fun, and I have a huge nostalgia factor for it. So very happy to cross that one off the list. Alright, then I'll show the best item last. I went back to that original seller that I got the Mario Fun with Letters from, and he had a complete in-box game there. And I had already made kind of my big purchase for the day, so I was, you know, running low on funds. And I was looking at it. He had this game marked at $30. And I was looking, he's like, well, alright, what's up? And I was like, well, here's my dilemma. I was like, I only have $30 left, but I don't want to spend it all in one sitting. Like, you know, I have to go get food, whatnot. You know, so I'm just kind of debating what I should do. And he was like, well, how about if I give it to you for 23? And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, that's an extremely good deal. You know, I didn't even ask for him to do that. He just, you know, went right down to 23 immediately, and I was like, alright, you know, I'll do 23 for it. And then, as we're doing the change, he gave me an extra $1 back, and he's like, there you go, you can have it for 22. So, very, very nice guy. I appreciate that a lot. I know he sells games in my area, so I'm definitely going to have to go back and give him a visit at the flea markets and whatnot. So I finally got this game. I've been looking for it for a while. It was cool to get it complete. Actually, this copy is missing the manual. It has everything but the manual, and it's Ys Wanderers from Ys 3. Wow, I said that like the most stupid way ever. It has a box protector on it, so I'm sorry if there's a bit of a glare. But, yeah, I was happy to get the Ys game. I've been looking for this for a while. The box is in pretty good shape. There's a little bit of crushing at the top, but nothing too bad. Other than that, very, very nice. So I'm just missing the manual for this. If anyone has a manual for this game, definitely hit me up. I would love to have it complete. It's supposed to be pretty good, so I'm looking forward to trying it. And even $30 for that would have been a good deal, so, you know, I got really lucky there. And then for the grand finale, there was a guy that had pretty much just a bunch of really, really rare, harder to find games. He had like Harvest Moon for the Super Nintendo, think he had like a complete box of Jetson for the NES, Adventures of Batman and Robin for the Super Nintendo. I'm trying to think what else he had. Just some more complete box games that you wouldn't see very often. Ogre Battle 64, I believe he had. But I've been wanting this game forever because it's one of my favorite games of all time, and I already own it loose, but I've been wanting it complete box, so I said to myself before the convention, I was like, alright, if I can find a copy of this complete for a good price, I'm definitely going to pick it up. And ironically, he had it. It was 100% complete. I'm not going to open it up because I hate opening up boxed games. But he had the box protector with it. It had the cart. The cart is like extremely perfect. The cart looks like it's hardly ever been played. It has the manual, all the paperwork, the inserts, and the box is in very nice condition. He originally had this priced at $90, and I said, alright, let's talk. I took it down low. I said 60. He said 75. I think I said 65. And then I believe we just met in the middle somewhere. But either way, I paid $70 for it. And I thought that was a really good deal for the condition. You know, not a steal or anything, but I was happy with $70 for this. And it's Zombies Ate My Neighbors. And like I said, it has a box protector. It's in very, very nice condition. I'm extremely thrilled about this. This is like one of the, in my opinion, one of the best co-op games of all time. If you haven't played Zombies Ate My Neighbors, you are missing out on life because this game is so much fun. I'm actually trying to get my roommate to play it with me right now. I think we're going to try to play it over the summer when I actually have time. But yeah, I was extremely thrilled to get this. I thought, you know, 70 was a good price. At least one that I was willing to pay for it. Definitely not 90, but, you know, 70 was something that I was very comfortable with. So that is it. It was a very Super Nintendo-y convention, but that was, you know, my goal. Super Nintendo is, you know, what I'm going for right now. So I wanted to get as many good games as I could. But yeah, definitely a good convention. If you guys get a chance to check out GamersCon, go for it. And that is it for this week, guys. Again, sorry the video wasn't uploaded on Tuesday. I've just been extremely busy. But yes, Matty J Mania, go check him out. He's awesome. Very nice guy. Love his channel. Alright, take care.